Yeah. You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Paul, don't rush me.
I know, I'm in my zone.
Don't get me in my zone.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in MLS, presented by Target. I am so happy to be joined once again by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Stephen Keel. You just can't get enough of us.
I can't. I love it. This couch is so comfortable.
It is pretty
right?
comfy, right?
I mean,
And also, can we just take a look at the new pillows? Because these are legit.
Dreamy.
How cool.
our soccer field.
Right? It's appropriate.
Yeah, makes
It's
sense.
totes approps.
Good to be back. Thanks for having me back.
Who's Calen Carr, right? We don't even know. He was back for like a hot second, and now he's in Texas, and I'll see him in LA, but we'll catch up with him.
Right.
But so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for Love having Stephen Keel here. Okay, so Stephen, we're going to start out the show. We're going to address one of our commenters, a guy named, obviously not named Peter. So his name's not Peter.
Definitely
Not Peter. But he asks, he says, so should I, as a Galaxy fan, be worried? And you know what I'm going to tell you? Not Peter. I'm going to say nah. Not even close. You should not be worried at all. Let me tell you why here. The big one, I've got one word for you. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yeah, your team just signed him. You're going to be just fine. Ziggy has sort of indicated that perhaps we're going to see Ola Kamara Zlatan combo up top. That's some firepower right there. Not too shabby. You just got a nice little point on the road against Vancouver. That's 4 points in 3 games. You've got so many injuries, guys missing for international duty. They're all coming back. Got nothing to worry about, right?
It'll be great. Susannah, you brought it up. They got a point in Vancouver, a tough place to play. They only dressed 17 players, 3 of which were goalkeepers, which is amazing.
I did a double take. I was like, wait, what?
Right?
What's going on?
Missing key guys, and they still grind out a good draw up there, so they'll be fine, which will be great.
Also, El Tráfico coming up this weekend. That's going to be a big, big test for them because LAFC is playing pretty well. So if they can win at home against them, I mean, you're laughing.
Right. They're going to be just fine.
They are.
A-okay.
Just fine. Don't you worry, Peter. Not Peter.
Frank.
All right, Keel, let's get to our TWIM takeaways. And again, this is how we do it here. You go first.
I just get so honored you always let me go first.
I love
That's so
having you
first.
here. I'm
So
so happy.
for me, I got to look no further than New York Red Bulls, a big 3-0 win at home against Minnesota United. And for me, front to back, they've been solid. Luis Robles, absolute stud. And I absolutely love the partnership with Aaron Long and Tim Parker in the back, holding down the center of defense. They've only been scored on 1 time, and that was a PK at Salt Lake.
Pretty remarkable.
Fantastic. And then going forward, BWP, what else can you say about the guy?
All he does is score goals.
He scores goals. And I mean, the goals he is scoring is quality in every different facet. He can get little flicks. He can drop bombs. How about that outside the foot, right foot, that technique?
Goodness. I didn't know which one was better, his first one or his second one, you know? It was like, take your pick, right? Also, Alex Neal, how good is this kid?
Right?
His little through ball there? Oh,
Through ball.
mercy.
Actually, to be fair, the third goal, the ball through was better than that. Well, I don't know. What's better, the finish? I don't know.
They're good. You guys, the Red Bulls
it.
are so good. So hey, good takeaway.
Red Bulls are good.
Solid. Okay, so my takeaway is about the Portland Timbers, you guys. I feel like this was kind of a seminal moment for them in their season. We all know that they've kind of scuffled out of the gates here. But the big news heading into this game was no Liam Ridgewell. Out of the 18, Coach Josef Martínez said it's a coaching decision, did not travel with the team. This is a guy who wore the captain's armband for the first 2 games for them. Kind of took a little bit of heat for maybe some, lackadaisical play, but they play FC Dallas in Dallas. They pick up a point, their first points of the season, and I think that had they not gotten that point, this would have been a larger conversation about leaving Ridgewell out of the 18, but they did, and I think Josef Martínez made a really strong statement here. I think he was taking ownership of this team. These are my decisions, these are my calls, and it panned out for him. So I feel like this is a result for them that they can now build on, and hopefully turn things around, Keel.
And they were down a man for the last portion of the game.
Crazy.
Lawrence Olum, a handball. So you always want a coach that you know that he's going to make the right decisions, and he's not afraid to step on anybody's toes.
Exactly.
And you like that as a player.
You absolutely do. Also, that goal from Sebastián Blanco was
nifty. That was
nifty.
saucy.
So good, so good. Okay, so we had another big announcement this week. The MLS All-Star game, you guys. This is going to be August 1st in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is just next level if you haven't experienced yet. The opponent, Juventus. You guys, Juventus is one of the most storied clubs in all of football, certainly the most decorated team in Italian soccer. They already draw 70,000 plus for these games. I feel like this scene is going to be crazy. What are you looking forward to, Keel?
There's so many things, but you know what? Can I make a little prediction right now?
Of course. Let's bring it.
Well, first of all, it's not too far a prediction that Giovinco will be at the All-Star game, and I cannot wait to see him go against his old squad. Perhaps we see a 90-minute free kick bender to the top corner for the win for the All-Stars?
Poetic.
What say ye?
Poetic. God, what a moment that would be against his old team, the team that gave him his start.
Right?
Yes.
In front of, I mean, I can only imagine that place is going to be rocking.
So on board with that. Something I hope we see is a little Higuaín bros going head to head, because number one, I would love to see Pipa get the call up for the All-Star game. His play as of yet has certainly warranted it. But that would be awesome to see him against Gonzalo.
Right.
Little sibling rivalry out there.
Bring out from the backyard.
Yeah.
The big,
I'm
like what's not to like about that? I love it.
Nothing. You guys, August 1st in Atlanta. Make sure you tune into that game. Okay. So something else that came out this week, Keel.
Yes.
Every year, ESPN puts out this players poll where they vote on the most overrated and underrated MLSers. I have mixed feelings about this in general, but it's good fodder for shows like this.
It's good for us.
Right? Exactly.
Right. As a player, you're like,
it's like, so most overrated was Giovanni Dos Santos. Most underrated, Nacho Piatti, which I'm sort of on board with. But I thought this was a cool opportunity for you and I to pick a guy that we think is underrated, somebody that we don't really talk about all that much, but deserves all the love. Who's an underrated player?
Well, naturally, I got to go to a team that doesn't get too much love, and we don't ever talk about too much. In Atlanta United. But I do, and this is adequate because so many times with Atlanta United, we want to focus on their forwards, Josef Martínez, Almiron, rightfully so. But for me, I got to go back a little ways to a defender by the name of Michael Parkhurst.
An old friend of yours.
Old pal of mine.
Yes.
Yeah, hey Steve, I'm going really on Atlanta, former defender of the year and rookie of the year. But I think so much of Atlanta is focused on their attack.
Yeah.
But a lot of that stems from Michael Parkhurst's ability. He solidifies that defense. His distribution out of the back is class. He's able to help them build out of the back, and he locks it down defensively, organizes as a great captain, and he allows those guys going forward the freedom to go forward and show us all their great stuff. So for me, Michael Parkhurst doesn't get enough love out of Atlanta.
Love it. They are a better team when he is on the field.
Absolutely.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay, so my underrated player, I'm going to go with a guy on a team that clearly we don't give enough love, and I apologize for that. But it's been a little rough going for the Colorado Rapids, so I'm going to give you a little bright spot. His name is Dominic Badji.
Oh, yeah.
Man up top.
That's great.
I really like this guy. So last year, he led the Rapids in goals with 9. This year, he scored in their game against Sporting Kansas City. Not the best result for them because they went up 2-0 and then they let KC back in. It's a whole other story. But his first goal was great. And what you saw from him on that first goal, his ability to finish, how fast this guy is. My goodness. His speed with and without the ball is really, really incredible. And then they've got a guy, Nicky Jackson, that they're putting up top with him now. And I think that is a tandem that you're going to want to look out for this season. I think they're going to produce a lot of goals. Dominic Badji. There you go.
There you go.
What do you think?
I think that's great.
You like that one?
Badji's great. Great guy, great player.
Right.
Absolutely. Deserves the recognition.
I love it. Okay, Keel, it's about that time for you to hit
You're going to let me play this again?
Listen.
Oh my gosh. Here. Okay, wait.
Did you see that?
All right, I didn't see. Okay.
It's perfect.
I'm ready for this.
Okay, here we go. We're experiencing it. Oh, that was lovely.
Oh, Michael, perhaps let's get a tissue next time, Michael.
I do like his hair, though.
Oh,
check out this guy.
Whoa, just living life in the stands, bro.
Living his best life in the stands.
I love that he has a hard hat on.
He's just like, yo, kicking it.
Right?
He's got the whole section to himself.
Bro, yeah, that's just one, hey, just
Can
kick
I get
up the
his
seat,
job, right?
hard hat on, I'm just taking in the game, right? Oh, not a care in the world.
I want his job. Dude, that's the life right there. He's doing it right.
Yeah, that's a great.
That's super smart.
Great job,
Super
man.
smart.
Looking comfy.
Hey, we got another. Did you see that?
Oh, you got 2?
We do. We got 2 this week.
Oh.
Hit it again.
I get to do it again?
Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
This
Do it
is
again.
really
Do it again.
Did you see that?
Okay. Oh, yep. Yep. I remember this.
Wait.
So this is a true story. You guys, the comments, you don't forget Bumble, forget all those apps. just getting those YouTube comments because you never know who's out there. I got Robin Hood asking me to marry him. You guys.
You ever seen him with bow and arrow?
What?
He's second to none. Well, I mean,
right through my heart.
I mean, I think he's.
Look at that. Look at. I'm down on one knee. Everybody's watching. Say yes. I mean, I'll be honest, Robin Hood. Like, you're kind of throwing me off guard a little bit. So I'm going to take some time to kind of, think about it, let it digest. But you're in the running. I don't really have many options, so it's fine. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're telling me there's a chance. Is what? Robin Hood. How do you say no to Robin Hood?
I don't think you can.
Does that make me Maid Marian? I mean, if so, then yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you guys, I love it. Thanks.
Did you just get engaged?
Robin Hood. I think I'm betrothed.
Oh!
Yes, off the market.
You're welcome, Robin Hood.
To Robin Hood.
You're
you guys,
welcome.
TWIM, this is where love happens. That's it, that's our show.
Oh!
We did.
I tell you what, every time we finish, I just get really excited because it was really great.
No, it's fun, right? You make it so fun, Keel. I love having you. Thank you so much for
Thanks for letting me hang out and share some
Don't
pillows.
steal our
Okay,
pillows. We're not going to let you do that. But guys, thank you for watching. Get in those comments. We want to hear your thoughts on what we had to say. I mean, if you have marriage proposals, maybe date requests. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll answer. I'm in there clearly.
You're
so
engaged.
guys,
So am I.
get in there. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you